welcome you guys to yet another episode of Focus on Neurosis. I'm Dr. Damon.
I'm Dr. Daniel Cole.
And we've got a special guest with us. You probably haven't seen his face, but we've been seeing him all around the place. We're at Neurosis Studios on the set of the new movie Neurosis, right? As a matter of fact, we got to start off by watching the trailer. Here we go.
Tyrell Williams, Chief Financial Officer of Guardian Financial Services, Inc. How may I help you?
Tyrell?
Nikisha? Are you there?
She cannot hear you.
Who is this?
I am going to give you a list of tasks.
Look, Nikki, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you, okay? I'm coming back.
You will be allotted 12 hours to complete said tasks.
He said he'll kill me if you leave the office.
This is impossible. There's no way I can do all of this by 5 o'clock.
Answer your cell phone. What would you have me tell her?
Tell her I'm cooperating. If I get my hands on you, I'll break every bone in your...
Say someone who fears you.
You need to relax.
No, look, I can't relax, Tay. I got too much to do. Do you have any idea how many security systems I have to hack?
What is going on?
Codes I have to break and then rewrite to get into...
Why can't I go home?
What the hell with that? I'm not doing this.
What are you afraid of?
August Kane.
If the feds look deep enough, they gonna connect Edward Ambrose to our CEO, August Kane. And you know what that means.
You know that. I know that. I am merely a voice.
Just the voice on the phone. Really?
The actions are yours.
All this is on you.
I'm here if you need me.
And stop acting like we're friends, because we're not.
Tick tock, Tyrell.
Just give me a few more seconds.
10 seconds.
You watching me?
9.
Keep it together, focus.
8.
You working with them?
7.
Stop using Nikisha like leverage.
6.
No.
5.
Nikisha.
4.
What did you do?
3.
I'll kill you.
2.
It's no, by the end of the day, you have what you want. And I will too.
Very good.
So as you guys can see, this movie is a roller coaster. It's a psychological thriller. And when we talk about what it's like to put something like that together, we gotta have my guy, Demitri Prince, and the work that he's put in behind the scenes.
Well, it was a very interesting project. Being called one of the first crew members called to be on set and having to see the logistics of how everything was going to be put together really made me have a head scratcher, because their vision was so broad and vast that I couldn't wrap my head around it at first. But after a couple of weeks of them explaining it and dumbing it down for me, it became something much bigger than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. Well, listen, you're no dummy. Tell us about your education, though, and how you got into film, because a lot of people don't know that it lives right here in Oklahoma.
So I started my journey in videography in high school. I did my sophomore year. I did my senior classes video for their graduation. Then I went to Francis Tuttle my senior year of high school. I completed their course, found out that news wasn't for me. And then I went to Metro Tech's broadcast and digital cinema course and fell in love with movie making. Gave me tons of experience. I was on 9 film sets while I was in there for 2 years. I got to meet a whole bunch of professionals, and I got to learn things and tricks of the trade that most students don't have an opportunity to learn.
That's dope, man.
Yeah.
Man, I'm just impressed. So, in terms of like your knowledge, which is really awesome, because they don't necessarily have a background in film. All of their education has been like YouTube and learning as they go. How do you feel like what you've learned been able to contribute to the film in terms of the vision?
My knowledge is I brought to the table. I believe that whenever I'm trying to meet somebody new or trying to invade somebody's project, I always try to think of it, what can I bring to the table for them? And what I brought to the table was the lighting.
Okay.
Something that they didn't have very much experience with, but something that I had to take 2 courses of learning how to do. So that was one aspect that helps me bring value to them immediately, and therefore I got to have the experience and gets the call back to come help them.
Yeah, that's dope, man. And y'all look, I'm new. I'm like amateur, which is so funny about the lighting. I came in here and it felt like it was real sunlight outside. Like just the way that the room was portrayed. If you're not paying attention, you would think it's just a regular day. And when the lights was taken away, it just, the way that y'all created this is amazing. Even looking at some of the beginning of it, it looks like a major budget was put into this.
There was a budget put into this, but there was definitely things that more money could have helped with. But it was definitely a challenge. I love challenges.
Yeah.
And helping to bring what's in the director's head, Marcus and Nicovan's head, to life and giving the feeling that they wanted was the biggest challenge. And I think we knocked that one out the park.
Yeah, it's amazing, bro.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So, first, creating a set. Second, literally filming an entire movie. And now you're already working on the behind the scenes movie to the movie.
Yes.
Tell us about your vision for that, because that's your baby right now.
That's my baby right now. My baby right now is still in the infant stages. I'm still gathering all the equipment because I can't put my baby to bed yet. I don't have the crib yet. But it's in a really good place. The people I've gotten to interview who are a part of this were tremendous parts of this movie and brought a lot of themselves into this movie. And I really want this documentary to help the young filmmaker in Oklahoma see what kind of steps it takes to where you can see how far you can take it with the resources that you have available.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm impressed by, because it's not that it's the lack of budget, it's the skills and it's the teamwork and it's the dream and it's the commitment that y'all brought together. So you don't have to really have it all together, so to speak, if you have a really solid team that's passionate about bringing a vision to life.
If we had none of this equipment, we still could have made the movie. We would have it wouldn't have looked the exact same way.
Yeah. But it'd be beautiful. You guys see this movie. I can't say that enough. This movie comes out February 2024.
I can't wait.
As we're wrapping up, I want you to tell us about the experience with the team that you had here. I mean, we got to shout out the teammates.
Okay, so we had Riley Kilkenny on second AC and visual effects and post. Known him for years. He brought a lot of experience. He helped bring some organization and clarity to how things would end on the side of after the movie was shot. I had my best friend, Cliff Cobb, Mac Junings. He was here. He was doing the BTS, shooting all of the BTS footage for me while I was working.
BTS is behind the scenes. I've been learning something.
Yeah.
So he was shooting all of that, and he was also got a surprise role at the end.
You want to tell me about parts of it?
Nah, I can't do that.
I tried, y'all.
I don't want to ruin it for you.
Man.
Yeah, we had Harold, who was running sound for us. He made sure that everything sounded clear and made Nicovan's life a lot easier.
Yeah.
And I think that was everybody without mentioning cast. I don't want to mention cast because then I have to mention people who are not ready to be shared yet.
That's awesome, man.
This project, man, is phenomenal on so many different levels. And I think what you're gonna see with this project is that there were things that Demitri pointed out, things that Decoven and Marcus and even the cast and crew talked about during our interviews that really shed some light on amazing things happening here in Oklahoma, and the fact that we're gonna find a way to do it no matter what. So they've been really exploring different ways of bringing that story to life, and I cannot wait to talk about it even more after you guys have seen the movie. So as we're signing off, find your way to the theater, find your way to the streaming platform, and let's watch this movie, let's talk about it. And we're signing off on another episode of Focus on Neurosis.
Let's go.
All right.
That was dope, man.
Yes.